What's poppin'? Welcome back to the H-Cast. I'm Mlord, and I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Pilsbury 68 and Gold.
Howdy.
What's up, fellas?
If you didn't check out the last episode, what are you doing? Go watch it. It was fantastic. We counted some pedophiles. It was great. We're probably going to count some more later today. Sub to this channel. Sub to both of our other channels. We'll hop right into it. And the first thing we said we were going to talk about was the new My Hero episode this week, which was pretty peak, I'd have to say.
Oh, it was very good.
I have to agree. I mean, Ed shot, you got to see his face, which is kind of interesting, I guess.
He's probably dead, I think, right? I think that's the
deal. It's he restarts Bakugo's heart and he just dies or something. I don't know.
Classic.
Because he's really thin or something.
I didn't understand it. And then another thing we were talking about this a little bit before, and Andrew and I talked about it the other day. The fact that they're going on break again this week is ridiculous. It's kind of killing all momentum that the show has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next week is totally going to be Gear Shift, or at least the end of the episode. But they're on break, and they're probably gonna have another break or something after. This season's not gonna end until January, probably.
It's gonna be 2036. Hey guys, our break's over.
Yeah.
ReZero and My Family are gonna come back in October and November, and My Hero's only gonna be halfway done.
That would be nonsense. If
I never watched ReZero in sub, so it's gonna be interesting.
I'm not watching ReZero. I'm waiting for it to be dubbed.
Nah, I'm just gonna rip off the Band-Aid. I can't wait much longer.
Same with Spy Family. Or actually, I might watch ReZero and sub. I'm waiting for Spy Family to be dubbed.
I just don't care about the difference, to be honest.
Well, yeah, Spy Family has a really good dub.
That's true. Spy Family has the best dub, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Not as good as Ghost Stories, obviously.
I mean, yeah, okay, it's second best. But I just want to know what happens. And I'm not trying to read more, to be honest.
Yeah.
JJK, the manga was good. I'm caught up. The manga was good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand a damn thing that's happening half the time.
Yeah, me either. I'm gonna be honest.
All of the rules, they just don't make sense.
No, not really. They just I don't know if all of this is happening. Why is it happening? I don't know. This guy wanted it to. Shut up. Why are you questioning it?
It'll be a whole chapter of them explaining why Gojo's barrier has to be closed to a certain degree for him to land his attack. And but then Sukuna just says nope, and then they're like, but how could this happen? And I don't. It's nonsense.
Sukuna's gonna get out of the next guaranteed to work plan. It's just, and what's funny is they were talking about Jacob's ladder or whatever, and then people were making jokes of they're gonna use Jacob's ladder and Sukuna's just gonna climb it because it's funny because it's Jacob's ladder or whatever. It's a ladder.
And then he
climbed. People didn't think they didn't actually think it was gonna happen.
The bro just goes the ladder.
They gave him the idea.
It's it's nonsense. I guess he doesn't know. Jacob's ladder is not a real ladder.
I assume
it's just a huge beam of light, and then Sukuna's just
yeah, he's perfectly
I
fine.
assumed it was real.
And it's supposed to remove curse techniques, but he just says no.
He still dismantles.
He just keeps going. He does not care.
Sukuna has the biggest plot armor of any character I've ever seen.
Yeah, it puts Demon Slayer's plot armor to shame.
Oh, 100%. He should have been dead chapters ago. Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous. And then
that's why Deku's taking so long to get to the coffin in the sky, because he has to take a stop off at the JJK manga.
They need one more guy to fight Sukuna.
Yeah.
The only people that are left are Panda.
Once Miguel showed up, I was like, okay, what are we doing?
Yeah, they really lost me whenever they pulled up and they had Rook showed up and then Anya showed up.
It was wild. Anya had to read Sukuna's mind, but she just got
Puck
popped.
showed up. That was kind of weird.
Yeah, Puck did show up.
That's good. It climbed my rankings though. I'm excited for it to be animated.
And then all 5 quintessential quintuplets showed up.
All 5 of them.
All 5 of them.
And then you'll never believe this. The Deer Girl showed up too.
Oh, I've heard the anime is just brain rot, just nothing but pure unadulterated brain rot.
I just don't understand it. I've just heard just that part of the song so many times,
Mm-hmm.
but it'll be like a real deer just looking at me, and I'm losing my mind, frankly.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Andrew, you gotta watch it. So then you can at least tell us if it's good or not. I'm not gonna watch it, but
Yeah. Well, I've watched every single show on Crunchyroll so far, so it's like.
yeah, you are gonna.
Oh, I
What's
got
one
a
more?
couple new show recommendations for y'all
Sure.
Okay.
that I started watching. Number one is Summertime Rendering. I think Seneca might have talked to you about that one, Matt.
I
I don't
put
know.
my watch list up here.
It's similar concept to ReZero of like he dies, he starts over from the beginning, but it's like kind of convoluted and it's not that great. But I mean, it's been entertaining. And also, I don't know if y'all have seen Parasite, but I watched the first episode of Parasite the other day, and it's different than what I expected it to be. I thought it was gonna be like horror, gross, all that stuff, but nah. This dude's got a worm hand. That's about it.
I saw his
I'm
Discord.
putting these all on my watch. I'm putting these all on my watch list because you suggested Black Summoner, which I really liked, and the opening is peak. So
Yeah, that was a really good one. I really enjoyed that. I want to watch it again, and I don't know when the next season's gonna come out because the first one came out in like 2016.
I think it's.
yeah, it's.
I think
I
it's
don't think
done.
I think it's done.
Yeah.
I think it's done.
Well,
I mean, pretty
I mean,
nice.
I can always read the manga, I guess, if I ever wanted to find out what happens.
That's true.
But I mean, the end of that season was good enough, I guess. I'll take it.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't like about it was CGI. The fight scenes were CGI,
I know.
but
Oh,
yeah.
they were like not awful. Like I got used to it after a couple of them.
the one that really bothered me was whenever like the old man knight and he was like CGI. It's like I just didn't like that part, and also like the demon kid. I don't remember much about the show, but that's about what I remember. Is like there was the demon. It's kind of similar. It reminds me of the like Attack on Titan CGI,
Yeah.
but like slightly worse.
I didn't like how what's his face the main character looked in CGI, but I thought Gerard looked fine, and I thought that the demon looked fine. It's just I don't like the humanoid characters.
All right, technical difficulties, but we're back. It's all good. Don't worry. You guys were talking about Black Summoner or something. So you can continue with that, or we were just talking about Spy Family.
We were just talking about Spy Family. Well, Black Summoner. That's the only issue with the CGI thing is I didn't like the main character, how he looked in the CGI. And you said you would read the manga, which I might have to do as well if season 2 never comes out. But
Let me do some fun.
I'm gonna say Spy Family really quick because we were just kind of talking about Spy Family really quick. I finally found Code White, so that's fun. I can watch it, but only in sub.
Are you gonna do
And
that?
like I said, I'm probably gonna wait for dub because I'm assuming since the sub is out now, I can just it'll probably be like maybe a couple weeks before the dub comes out too. So I'll wait a couple weeks. If it hasn't come out, maybe I'll watch it in sub. I don't know.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, 'cause I saw on Twitter yesterday after I came home from your house. It was like Spy Family sold like the DVD sold a bunch of copies, but I didn't like read the whole thing. So I just saw the picture of the movie and it's just the title, and I'm like, oh, is it out? It wasn't. If you want to buy it on Blu-ray in Japanese, you can, but
Nah.
I don't think you would want to.
No, I really wouldn't.
Yeah, I looked it up and it said that I don't know, maybe.
For Black Summoner.
Maybe Black Summoner
Yeah.
will come back.
The reason is because in the manga he like just kind of kills people.
Yeah.
But in the anime he just like arrests them. But no, he just kind of like murks 5 dudes one time, apparently.
Yeah, I think he'd do that.
And he like kills a bunch of people in like the like second part of the show or the manga. So they're like, well, really, yeah, they made it a lot more tame apparently.
I guess so then.
That'll do it.
So we'll see.
Perchance.
Perch pants.
All right, you can go back to talking about the recommendations, Jacob, because
Oh, I think that's all I've got. Honestly, I think that's about it.
Summertime Rendering and Parasite.
Summertime Rendering's not that great, but Parasite is. Parasite's pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah, Jacob, you gotta watch Fire Force and Spy Family. Those are the two.
They're both on the list. Look, my list just keeps getting bigger. I can't help it. Hold on.
Yeah, mine too.
I added 2 more to my list. I added Vinland Saga, and
you can't even like read it because it's backwards. I think, but
no, that's good.
No,
it's just
not
low
backwards.
quality.
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter. I don't know what the second one is. Spy Family, Vinland Saga, Summertime
I
Rendering.
don't know how I can like. Hold on. Let me just... The infinite Tsukuyomi.
I mean,
I can just take a screenshot of it.
Windbreaker's really good. Windbreaker's really good too. I really liked Windbreaker.
I was excited for that one because I read the description. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I'm excited for season 2.
I was telling Andrew yesterday he should just read JJK. It's gonna be forever until anything happens.
My reactions would be terrible.
My reaction.
See, I understand. I told him, and like I said, I would understand that about Demon Slayer because he like really likes Inosuke or whatever, right? In Demon Slayer, but he said there's no characters he feels that strongly about in JJK. So it's
not anymore. Now that Nami's dead.
And like the culling games, it's like it's good, but it's kind of random the characters that they use. So it's like
plain hair woman and helicopter hair dude.
You're not gonna be like, oh, naked flying girl, or
holy crap!
Oh my god!
Blast dude, 1930s greaser blast granite cursed energy man.
Yeah, you
that's
know what's gonna
domain for some reason.
That's my favorite character.
You're not gonna be Kenjaku's part of a comedic duo. See, like, it's gonna be fine.
Kenjaku's a hot nurse.
He's doing stand up. No. This can't be.
That man's penis fell out of his.
These are all things that happen.
Okay,
I sent the quote to Matt. I think whenever I pulled up on it, it was just that's the guy whose penis fell out of his pants. Just like,
and it sure did. Let me tell you.
I mean, perchance. JJK again. I don't really want to watch any of the big ones that I like a lot or read any of the big ones that I like a lot, because I'd rather wait and watch them because I feel like because again my reactions would be better.
You're just good.
That's fair.
You're just good at not getting spoiled too. I remember Jacob. You said you started because you were just getting spoiled a lot. And
yeah,
that's
well,
kind of what I did.
The thing is like I got mad because there was like a spoiler that came across my TikTok feed. I was like, wait a minute, I've read this.
Yeah, no, that exactly.
I'm caught up. They can't spoil anything for me. I'm caught up.
I'm mad that I got spoiled about the most recent chapter before it happened, or like, before I got to it.
I got spoiled on the next chapter.
The one that's not out yet.
Yeah, well, it's out in Japanese.
Oh.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen the leaks for 266. But I'm gonna try to avoid them. Well, I mean, like.
But based on all I saw was just like is a character that we hadn't seen for a while comes back and he's like kind of you like see part of his face and people were like, I recognize that face anywhere. God damn it, that's my boy.
I'm trying to.
That's my guy.
I'm trying to think of who hasn't shown up yet.
Better be Toto.
No, Toto's already been there.
Yeah.
Got the Vibra slap on his hand.
When you and I were talking yesterday, I hadn't seen him yet, but by now he had. So.
Who was talking? Who?
No, Andrew and I were talking yesterday, and when I was at his house, and I was like, "Yeah, I haven't seen Toto yet," and I was like 20 chapters behind. But then I got home and finished reading.
You went home, caught up, and in those 20 chapters, he showed up. Okay, I was so confused.
But
and
yeah,
then
I'm trying
he
to think
just
of the Boogie Woogie.
Boogie Woogie.
I'm trying to think of who hasn't shown up yet.
The JJK manga's been kind of cooking. I mean, like, minus some of it, the like fights have been cool. Except for like most of it was good. The couple of recent chapters have been like, all right, buddy,
Yeah.
we get it. Sukuna is strong and everything.
But then he does the thing. What's his face?
If he could stop pulling solutions out of his asshole for 4 chapters, that'd be so cool.
My Heinen era technique. Fuck, I said that.
My mystical technique of not caring. Haven't used this one since the Heian era.
And also I don't understand the Culling games really. Like, I don't know what's his face.
Well, I thought about it and everything, and like this is something that Andrew can actually like relate to because this is only like sections to parts that he would have seen.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Why would Kenjaku want to do anything that he's doing? Because like Gato's whole deal was like, I'm going to kill everybody because like sorcerers or whatever. Kenjaku has no reason to do anything that he's doing.
Yeah, he literally
zero reason.
I'm pretty sure word for word he's just like, I thought it would be fun.
Yeah, no, he does say that. But like,
why?
That's not a good reason. That's like at the end of Sword Art Online, the first season.
Yeah, when Kaibara or whatever,
he's
or
like,
Kayaba.
He's like, I don't know.
Yeah. I had a dream when I was 10 and I thought it would be fun.
I just kind of wanted to. Do I need a reason to commit mass genocide? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, like there's a part when him and Penis Man do stand up, and the guy's just like, yeah, if I find something else funny to do you want to do that instead of this? And Kenjaku's like, yeah, why not? I don't care. Like it just makes no sense.
No, because he's like, and then the comedy dude's whole thing is like, as long as he finds himself funny, that's how strong he is.
Yeah.
It's like the Sword Art Online in season 4, whenever it's like how strong your mental is how strong your whatever thing is, you know?
Like it's like Arthur in Fire Force.
Yeah.
You don't know, Jacob, but Matt knows.
Yeah, if he looks more like a knight, he gets more powerful.
Yeah, if he thinks himself as a knight, then he gets more powerful. So Vulcan gave him like a fake horse. He's paused. Jacob's.
Oh no!
He's not moving on my screen.
Yeah, he's not on mine either. We're back again. Nothing happened at all in the slightest.
Nope.
Not a single thing.
Also, I was thinking, Penis Man's, I don't know his name. His curse technique is totally the technique Andrew would have. 100%.
What's his curse technique?
Comedy.
Yeah.
Whatever he thinks is funny is what happens.
Oh, easily.
Just creates it.
I can make myself laugh.
That's the point. He has to think he's funny.
Right.
And I think you think you're funny. So,
sometimes.
So I'd bet you'd be okay.
Probably.
Perchance. You fellas hear My Hero ended?
Yeah. No, yeah, it's over.
Did you hear about the super special project?
You told me yesterday.
They were like hyping up this big project that was going to be dropped on. It was like August 5th. They're like, oh, it's going to be wild, and it's a character popularity poll. Everyone's like, oh, it's going to be a spin-off. No, it's just a poll.
They give us My Hero Shippuden.
I think it's going to happen eventually, to be honest.
Yeah, probably.
Because what's his face is like, oh, these guys aren't done. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'll be like 35, and I'll be ready to do.
Yeah, because they're stopping off the JJK verse, like I said.
Of course, they need reinforcements. That's why they ended My Hero, to bring him over. Naturally. Because
totally,
we can have Sukuna pulling shit out of his ass for another like year or so. But I think it's supposed to end soon, or at least this year. I don't know.
I think it is gonna end. Hurch pants.
Because after they kill him, there's nothing else.
Yeah, then they run out of things. They're just like, ah, well.
Also,
we defeated Sukuna, guys. Time to hit Gangnam Style.
I'm gonna ask a question in a very discreet way. I'm gonna hope Jacob picks up on it. Did they kill the girl who did the thing at the end of Culling Games, but then turned into the other person who knew the guy?
Um,
God, I love when you do these things.
calling it girl at the
Okay,
end
so
of calling it.
Sukuna's girlfriend, I guess, is the best way for me to phrase it.
Yeah, of course.
But like,
No, I don't think so.
okay,
It might have.
because that girl, the girlfriend, took over the other person's body.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know why that other person was there. Like they talked about it the whole arc, and I don't know why she needed to be there.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
Because I was just confused the whole time. I'll have to look it up. I turn my brain off when I read this stuff. It doesn't make sense.
It's not meant to. Why would it?
Why would I want to know how things work? It's not.
That's for cowards.
I know. Really, nothing's going on this week, huh?
Really not. I mean, VR headset in the background.
Oh, sorry. Talk about
Attack on Titan VR game.
Talk about that. What were your thoughts?
Yeah. Oh, it's like really good. It's like really good. You don't play as Eren or like anybody who exists.
You make your own character.
No, you don't have to. You don't make your own character. You just are your own character. Because it's still in early access and everything, so it was like $5. So I mean, I got in while it was cheap, you know.
Of course. And
it's all voiced by the same original cast of voice actors and everything.
That's cool.
Really?
You can have it in sub or dub. It's up to you. You get to pick.
Wow.
Bryce is there.
That's interesting.
And what's cool, like this is a little thing, but there's like on the like title screen or like the hub, I guess, where you like get to pick to do things or pick your blades or whatever. One of the characters will be there, and if you like salute them, they'll salute you back. So like I'll just walk up to Aaron, I'll just be like, and then he'll be like, yeah. Which is like it's a small thing. It's like not that big a deal, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
That's fun.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty fun. I really enjoyed it, and you feel like Spider-Man kind of in like the best way possible, just like zipping around with the ODM gear.
I'm gonna buy a VR just to get it.
There's a bunch of different blades too.
Yeah, I'll buy a VR.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap. You can buy one for like $300.
Yeah, I mean, I've
very cheap.
Not for long though. Almost done. Very.
There's different blades. Like you have the original blades, like the snap blades or whatever they are. Ones that and they have like just complete middle of the stats. All their stats are just halfway. And then there's one that's really good at chopping off the limbs of the Titans. It does like 250% limb damage or something, but then it does like no damage to the nape. Then there's one that's just like meant to be like lightweight and stuff, so it breaks really easy, but it does quite a bit of damage. There's a sawtooth blade, which just does a lot of damage, but it's really heavy. So that one's actually really fun because if you get like, you can just kill a Titan in one hit, like the whole health bar of a Titan in one hit, just like
wowzers.
Yeah. And then there's one that's the Talon blade, and it's like 3 little blades that come out, and they do like no damage, but you can do multiple hits whenever you go up to a Titan, and also the acceleration is maxed out, so you're just like super quick. Yeah, it's really cool. You just like the triggers on this that you're all. Okay. You fire the thing with this one, and then you have to pull it in to like just go to the point or whatever, and then this joystick here. It doesn't control like any of it controls like the looking, and if you press it down, you like get a push forward. And this one, you can like midair move with the left stick. And yeah, that's about it. Pretty cool though. I feel like it's gonna be really cool. But also you have a shadow, and so you can like look down and see yourself, and you're just 2 like human hands, and then you're like an egg. Like I think if I make another YouTube video anytime soon, it's gonna be like that because I don't know, it's kind of cool.
I should
be like a review.
We should post videos. What an idea.
I'm basculating right now.
I think I'm gonna make an AOT review, VR review video, because I think that's niche enough to have people want to watch it.
I gotta find it. I don't know if Pokemon's a good niche. Like, I like to make videos on it, but it's, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I feel like games is too broad.
I feel like a boomer when it comes to Pokemon now, because I know nothing about like the new games, and they'll be like, "Yeah, there's this new Pokemon who has a move that can revive one of the teammates," and I'm like, "Back in my day, we had an ice-type ice cream cone, and
it's a good one.
you had to." And the evil team would actually try and kill people, not the sissy evil teams now. All they want to do is escape their schooling.
Yeah, I dislike Team Star. Well, although their themes are very good, I dislike Team Star.
Yeah. I'll be like, back in my day, we didn't fall through the floor if we went too fast or out of quarter. My games worked.
Yeah, they don't work.
Back in good old 2011. Now that was the year.
When things were good.
When things were good.
We'll get you to play Scarlet and Violet eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah, that'll be the 1,000 subscriber thing.
Of course.
I finally play Pokemon Scarlet.
Apparently Legends isn't supposed to come out until like summer of next year. So
Damn.
I have nothing.
You know, back in my day, it was a linear path. You followed it every time you played the game. None of this Legend of Zelda BS.
Stop sticking in the past, Gramps, alright?
The future is now, old man.
Future is now, old man.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think the open world concept is cool. They just need to do it
thanks to
good.
science.
Scarlet and Violet was... I liked it. I thought it was fun. It is also biased because it helped grow my channel a lot.
The only reason that I didn't like it, or like, there's multiple reasons, but it's the only reason, you know. Is that like, it came out so broken.
Yeah.
And like, they made it open world, but like, it's very specifically has a path of gym leaders though.
That's the thing. It needed scaling.
It's like, they should have just, like, it wouldn't have been that hard to make it to where it's like, oh, you have one gym badge? Okay, well then they only have these two Pokemon and they're this level or whatever.
Yeah, that would have made and like scale the areas too, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So you can like actually use mons. But like I'm fine with them locking stuff behind like movement.
Yeah. I mean, the movement was a little annoying.
It's finicky.
And like, you make sandwiches and the shiny Pokemon just appear to you. It's a 1 in 3 chance of finding a shiny Pokemon.
I mean, they're pretty good.
It is a chance, a 1 in 1 chance to find a shiny Pokemon.
Yeah, they're all good.
Oh, we've done a fair
If you make a good enough sandwich, I'm sure they'll all appear.
We've done a fair amount of Scarlet and Violet shiny hunting to. I'd say
a little
we're
bit
seasoned.
Oh yeah.
But like, sometimes
just a little bit.
The sandwiches are weird because sometimes they're good and you'll get a shiny immediately. Sometimes it's I don't know. There has to be another factor within the odds.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes they just don't work.
Well, it's like, how do you get a grass type shiny Pokemon? I don't know. Shove 6 blades of grass in there and then eat the sandwich, and then the shiny Pokemon are like, "Hello,
how's it going?"
I noticed that you ate a sandwich. I also like sandwiches.
There was one time. I think we both did a shiny sandwich multiple times. I think it was. I don't remember. I think it was. Was it for your 24-hour shiny challenge? I think so.
Are you talking
or
about
12-hour whatever?
Finizen?
Well, that one, but also, most of my Finizen ones
Oh.
I spent 4.5 hours on Finizen
Are you
because
talking
they were
about
encounter ones.
the ones where I got 3 in one sandwich?
The ones where you got 3 and I got 0.
Him and I did a fighting sandwich. And I was playing, so I have Scarlet and Violet. And I was playing on my Scarlet, which did not have the shiny charm. Because that was my secondary copy. But I wanted to get the Don fan form in that game. But it's version exclusive. So I made a sandwich, and I got a shiny Great Tusk, Phalanx, and Crabrawler all in one sandwich without the shiny charm. And he got none.
Just my luck.
Yeah.
But I'd like to
You
play
know,
other games.
back in my day, we didn't have to make a sandwich. We just went through the ultra wormholes.
Alright, I did a fair amount of ultra wormhole hunting.
I did it once, got a shiny Heliop tile, and it was like, cool.
Yeah, I got an Obama Stone. I'm like, yeah. Never got a legendary from it.
I have so many legendaries just sitting in a box in my Pokemon Ultra Sun save file. There's like 2 boxes just full of legendaries.
I wish I still had my first Ultra Sun.
We did so many Dynamax adventures. Like when I first started playing Sword, and that's when we got closer as friends. We did a lot of Dynamax
And we got
adventures.
so unlucky too.
And we got terribly unlucky. I got 1 shiny throughout the entirety of me doing Dynamax adventures, and it wasn't with him. It was by myself. I did 1 Dynamax adventure during e-learning during lunch. I got a shiny Dreadnought.
Yeah,
that was it. I think you got like what 3?
I got 3. I got a Stoutland, Sandaconda, and Indeedee. But I've probably done like 400 Dynamax adventures, and I've gotten 3. I saw a tweet or a TikTok about it. Sword and Shield were actually pretty solid games. However, I think the DLC greatly improves them. I think without the DLC, they're like a 4 or 5, but I think with it, it's like a 7 or 8.
I never played the DLC. I just played the original game. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it.
My thing with the original game is like, it's just kind of boring. And there's
it's just the Pokemon is the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again.
And there's no other areas in that game too. But like, cause I know they wanted to like, oh, it's got the wild area, but like, if we're talking about linear, then Sword and Shield.
Yeah. All I remember from my team is I had a Cinderace, a Dreadnought, an Obstagoon. That's about all I remember.
I think my roster was Inteleon, Grimmsnarl, Corviknight, Boltund, Copperage.
Oh, I had a Boltund.
And there's one more that I can't remember. Oh, Colossal.
I can't remember the team I beat the game first with, but I've beaten the game quite a few times.
Yeah.
I beat it with only Route. I've beaten it with only Route 1 Pokemon at one point, which was fun. I had like a Cinderace, Dreadnought, Boltund, Obstagoon, Thievul, and something else. I can't remember what it was. Did I say Dreadnought? I think Dreadnought too. That was a fun one because it was like a little difficult. Then I think I beat it with something else too. I don't remember what it was.
You beat the game once or twice.
I've beat the game like 6 or 7 times.
I beat it once, and then I played part of another one, and then never finished it. So.
Yeah, I played it a lot because my mother went to the hospital during that time. So and right when it came out, so I would sit in the hospital playing it. I don't know, just made a new file, or I'd complete the decks or whatever. And then like it went into quarantine, and that's when the DLCs came out. So I was like, oh, okay, I have something to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the first decks I completed. I couldn't be bothered to do it in Sun and Moon. There's just too many.
The only decks that I've never completed one, but the one I got in the close on was Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, because it was like 151 Pokemon.
I've never done that one, which I probably should. I just never had anyone to trade with.
Yeah. I just have both copies.
I don't have Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. So.
I think Jacob's the only person I know in real life. I don't even know if in real life. He's the only person I know that has Let's Go.
Yeah, so, I mean, I thought it was good.
Yeah. My best video is in it, so that's pretty cool. And
I remember that.
Fun.
I was doing. I don't know what I was doing during that. I think I was shiny hunting or something while you were doing that.
You were in a few of the reactions. I don't think we'd met Jacob yet at that point.
No.
No. Mm-mm.
But yeah, you were in, because I remember I got really lucky in that video. And you were in, like, I was like grinding at one point, and you and I were on a call, and I just got a random shiny. And I laughed or whatever, and you're like, oh, that's a good reaction, because I was notorious for just being like, oh, cool, a shiny.
Yeah.
When you're like freaking out.
That was great. That was sick.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, eventually I lost my shiny reaction touch because I found just so many. It's so easy to find them in Scarlet and Violet. I found so many. I remember, I think the last shiny I caught in Scarlet and Violet before I burned out of those games was Dracloak, which I was genuinely really excited about because I shiny hunted for Dreepy in Sword and Shield for a long time. I know you did too. And so I was genuinely pretty excited about that, but at first I was like, oh, there it is. And I was like, wait, and then it kind of hit me that I was like, I finally did it. Yeah. I was like, I finally have shiny Dragapult. But, like, the shiny thing, yeah. And then before Dracloak, I think I did was my Zorua hunt, which took a really long time because I didn't use shiny sandwiches until 4.5 hours into it.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Because my luck with Herba Mystica was terrible.
That's right.
It was fucking awful. I shot in the whatchamacallit, in the shiny Pokemon for every color of the rainbow video that I did, which did terrible, by the way. I shiny hunted for Herba Mystic for 7 hours, and I got, like, not in a row, but 7 hours over the span of like 2 weeks. And I got like 4, which was terrible because I did so many raids, and I was so upset. I was very upset.
I'm sure it did better than Matt's board game.
Fuck you, first of all. Actually, no, it probably didn't, because that one didn't do that bad.
I know, but I just wanted to bring it up.
What got to me though was yesterday. So I don't know if you're a big Poochie 967 fan. But did you vote in the poll for the ASMR video?
Oh, I voted 6 times.
So it came, this is a fun realization. It came out yesterday. So while we were at his house, we watched it, and I looked at the view count at the time, and it's probably better analytically than my Sun and Moon Cage Lock video. Like, if you look at the views after posting. It had like 10 in 5 hours. I don't think mine did. I think it had like
11 after 23 hours.
I saw that ASMR wasn't winning, so I logged into all my alt accounts and voted for it. I logged into the HCast account and voted for it.
I was gonna do that, but then I forgot about it. I did do one vote.
He didn't even talk in the video.
Because this, I was expecting Nikki to whisper in my ears.
It was so stupid.
I was expecting just to, hello, it's me, Boochie967.
And he was really into it too.
Yeah, I started watching it. I said, nope, didn't want this.
31 votes.
No, 31 votes. My face when he started squishing it, I was just like,
yeah. This afternoon, I guess, when I woke up, I go to my YouTube subscriptions, right, and I see ASMR. I'm like, yeah, there it is. I win. Oh man, it was good. It was high quality. I watched about 4 seconds of it and noped out of it immediately.
His channel's doing pretty well.
Yeah, they're all 9-year-olds, but it's fine.
If you flood the algorithm with stuff, then yeah.
Yeah, because he's probably doing. I don't know how Jacob was starting out, because I met him after he had 100 subs, but he's definitely doing better than Andrew. Not super well. We should
originally, I had 6 whole videos, so.
And now you have 8.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We
should post one,
We should every once in a while.
I have 312. 312 videos.
I have 150, I think, but it counts shorts. I made a lot of shorts.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see Jacob's numbers.
$35.
Not bad. You saying that makes me want to see actually how well the board game video did. 140. That's not terrible.
No, it could be worse. It's better than your video you put a lot more work into.
It is. That video I think did worse than Andrew's.
Let me see.
Minus 44 views.
51.
125.
This random ass video I made where I played competitive Scarlet and Violet that I was gonna make a series that I never ended up doing has like 80 views, which is kind of weird. I'll bring it back.
Thank God.
I recorded a second episode. I just never uploaded it. The most random videos do so well.
Yeah, that's so fair. Like my Yu-Gi-Oh VR video that has 1,500 views.
Yeah, that was not bad though.
No, but it was. I played it, cut out about 30 seconds of it.
There we go.
Pushed it over to the algorithm. The algorithm was like, "Oh hell yeah, I love this. Why aren't you doing this more often, buddy?" I'm thinking I might make shorts. I don't know. I just hate having to do that.
I know, right?
It's a shorts-based economy currently.
I made 3 for each cage lock because I thought I did the 3.
We have to do that thing that's like blindly rank these 6.
Yeah, we do. We made one.
Him and I recorded one that we never posted.
Yeah,
we should make a couple of those
for our channels or for the HCast.
No, not for the HCast, for our channels, and then we can like get all of them like posted, like schedule them to like go up like every 2 days or something.
We could be consistent if we put our minds to it.
Probably.
It's just such a huge mental block of like, what do I do? What do I do? And I have a video now that I think.
Here's the thing. So there's a fight. This is gonna be full circle, right? There's a fight with Hikari in JJK. Where he's talking to there's this guy who writes manga, but he's like never published one, ever. Mm-hmm. But he's like,
talking about.
Yeah, so he's like, the writer, the manga guy. He's like, I've never published one. And Kari's like, why are you so hard on yourself? You don't need to do this because you're not that well established. Just make what you like, and then until you get bigger. And I'm like, yeah, that's right, Hikari.
You know, a great thing that I heard from someone else that was like. It's this guy who has like 1 million subscribers or whatever.
Sure.
And they did like a Q&A, and he was like, because like I started watching him whenever he had like 100K, maybe a little less than that. And it was like, how did you do this or whatever? And he was like, oh, well, I just found out you just put everything you've got into every video you make, and if it doesn't blow up, then that's just more content for people to watch whenever you do.
That's what I think about too. Like, I'll have a good back catalog of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Like the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Randomizer Nuzlocke.
Could binge that.
Yes.
With Pilsbury on phone call.
He was there. Now, here's what we're doing.
I was there.
Here's what's gonna happen. 10K sub special, because I'll hit it eventually, of course.
Okay.
If I hit 10,000 subs, we're redoing the Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke.
And then you'll make it one video.
Yeah.
And it'll actually be good.
But you guys can both be on the call if you like. For sure, Andrew. If Jacob wants to stop by, he can.
Of course.
Yeah, I can stop by. Hey, how's it going? Oh, we got a Reggie steal.
No way. I just played the same round.
Yeah.
They're never gonna know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lot funny with drought.
I mean, they won't, because about 16 people watched it, and about 4 of those were Pillsbury.
One of the videos has like 100 views.
I know, it's just random. It'll like
all 100 views were me.
No, it'll go from
it'll
like the episode before
3
like,
views, 7 views, 165.
Yeah, no. Here,
What did I do?
It being like ridiculous. The change in it, because like episode has 11 views, 42 views, 85 views. It makes no sense.
Why did I peek at that?
I peeked at the Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke.
Mm-hmm. I peeked at the small ant.
That video doesn't exist.
Fly me to the moon thing. That video doesn't exist at all.
Neither does Future the channel.
Never existed.
It's not there anymore.
Never existed.
Future the channel or Small Ant?
How are people gonna know about the Future the channel though if you don't have it?
It didn't end up being the Future the channel. It did. Everything I said in the video happened. I think.
Where's the 100?
Yeah, and you're not gonna do the Sun Randomizer Soul Link, and that we're doing a cage lock in X and Y.
We did do those.
The 165 does not exist.
What?
What?
It's not here. I don't see it.
What are you talking about?
I don't see it. I don't see the Alpha Sapphire one with 100 views.
Oh, I said like I estimate. It's like 85 views, I think.
Bro.
It's a lot more than the other.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think that was also the one that I was like hunting fins in. So I was like real down bad because I was so upset. I was so upset. That was like the super long one.
Yeah, where I got all the encounters.
Wait, how many views did you get on your like cage lock video?
The Sun and Moon 44.
51.
Pokemon Ultra Sun Randomizer Nuzlocke Part 6 has more views than that.
Several episodes of the Alpha Sapphire have more views than that.
Basically, all of the X and Y cage lock videos have more views than that. You know, that series did surprisingly well now that I look at it.
I know, right? Like, I just saw that.
It's like, oh, you know what else has more views than that? The live shiny Mewtwo soft resets with full odds.
That wasn't even bad, though. Like, I don't want to do it again. I would like to get the Mewtwo eventually, but...
I remember you just like, all right, guys, see ya. Just click.
I think I got botted because there'd be, like, people who show up, and then... Or, like, I would see, like, the number go up to, like, 30 people, but no one's typing. Right? Mm-hmm. So... I'd like to...
Hello, everybody. Post. My name is Mataplier.
That's me. The time I was most consistent was when we did X and Y, because I did the weekly uploads, and then I had Alpha Sapphire, Ultra Sun, and then we did X and Y. And then him and I did Soul Link.
Yeah.
And then I was like... Then I kind of dropped off, but...
People are going to come over to my channel, and they're going to, when I pop off, and they're going to be, scroll down, they're going to be watching just a little intro. Radiator Springs characters review. It's going to hit 50K.
Wait, hold on. Just a little intro? I forgot about that. That sparked a memory in my mind.
That was a very, very long time ago. This was when I was still making them for kids. Jesus Christ. I made my first 5 videos for kids.
Your best video is making my mom guess Smash Bros. Characters.
It's... 4 minutes, 39 seconds.
Best 4 minutes, 39 seconds of my life.
It was solid.
So, shiny hunting. I made 2 shiny hunting videos. One's 4 minutes and 43 seconds, and the other one is 17 minutes and 52 seconds.
That's what you were recording your TV with your phone.
I made one Breath of the Wild video with Lily. I made the Paper Mario Color Splash one. And then I started a Paper Mario Color Splash playthrough.
I bet that
you look back at like a bunch of like the popular ones. You can like you can hit the oldest tab on like a lot of people's videos. You'll see that like a lot of them started out not that great.
What the hell?
Except for us.
12 Days of Christmas plush version has 137 views.
What do you know?
Why wouldn't it? 1 out of 10, baby.
And 8 likes too. That's
8.
All 8 of them.
8 people said, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll have the HCast like it too, so there's 9.
Of course.
Yeah, I say this every time like school's starting up. I want to be consistent, but there's just too many things I want to do. Like, school's going to be obviously a bit challenging this year.
Well, I'm going to be a senior, so I have...
You're fine.
I'm going to be doing nothing.
So... Yeah, so we got that, and then I also want to go to the gym more, because I lost the weight, now I gotta get the muscle. And then and then I want to watch stuff, but if I want to record, I gotta record, and I gotta edit.
Right.
And, like, by the time I'm editing a video, I'm just like, I'm kind of sick of this whole thing, I just want to get this over with, which means I do not try as much in the edit as I could. But what are you gonna do, you know?
Yeah. You can't force art.
I know. That's why beating Let's Go Pikachu Shiny only is like a 1 in a million chance. Like that video is just something special, you know. I'll never reach that peak again.
Yeah, the one where it's just like
this Basculin video
kind of
is
silent for a while, and he's like, "I found another shiny."
Well,
oh hey, a shiny.
There's a part where I get a full out shiny, but it was like 1 in the morning and my parents were asleep, so I played. I also didn't put music in that video at all.
Yeah, I know.
Because I was worried I was gonna get copyrighted.
Because you I just remember y'all were like, don't put music in that, get copyrighted. Like, game music doesn't do that.
Yeah, and so I learned. Don't worry, the board game has music.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I know you watched it. Don't lie to me. I know you watched.
I'm lying to you.
I even got sick of that video. The last 2 shinies in that video were 2 shinies I transferred in from Go. Just cause I just didn't want to do shiny on anymore. I ran out of Herba Mystica, so I just didn't want to do it.
No, that's so fair.
I was like, oh yeah.
Same with the Pokemon Stadium Nuzlocke video. You know the secrets.
I was there.
So no, I'm part of it.
I didn't see like the aftermath, but I watched the video, so I know what happens. But I wasn't there for that. But it was totally legit.
100%.
How's Stadium 2 going?
It's just so much of me being like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to. It's just.
Yeah, I started working on the Basculin video a while ago, and I've worked on it twice, maybe. So, that's fun.
You'll get there. Yeah, before you specified, I thought that video was just you. It was like a video essay of you apologizing to Basculin.
That's what I was going to do, but then I realized that's just, what am I going to write? A 20-minute script on apologizing to Basculin? I'm not doing that shit. I was like, oh, wow, I might as well just beat Sword with just Basculin.
Basculin.
Which I have to beat the first gym without Basculin, because I don't have an SD card, so I can't download Pokemon Home on the Switch.
Oh my god.
So I'm just using water types. But yeah, I think I can get Basculin in Holbury, so I'll beat the second gym with only Basculin.
You gotta just be like my dry bread and use the universal Pokemon randomizer to add them into the starters.
Yeah.
Yes. Universal Pokemon randomization.
Because I'm not doing this on the Switch. I'm doing this on my computer that can very much run Pokemon Sword.
Yeah, your computer would die.
It would combust. It would just.
Costco computers are known for not being able to run it.
Spontaneously combust and turn into an infernal.
It would. I can't believe you got your computer from Costco. Whatever happened to the shiny of every type video that you and I started? That I was like kicking your ass in.
Yeah, that did happen. I deleted like all of the footage, but I used the footage for like background stuff. Let me find it. Race to the shiny types. Yeah, I deleted everything except one clip just so I have something to use as my backgrounds for stuff.
You should bring it back.
You want to? You would be down to bring it back?
Yeah.
I bet. Well, but I've kind of admitted to myself, Basculin is not going to be done before school starts up back again. It's also like I was writing the script, so like I would have probably had it done because I was really ready and I was really hyped up to do this video, but then I like wrote the Rich Mulch script. And I'm like, this is not good.
You're going out of town tomorrow, right? So you're not going to be able to play it.
Yeah.
Are you still gone the same amount of time?
No clue. No clue.
He'll be in Cleveland, so go say hi to him.
Yeah, I will.
This will be up on Thursday, so they'll go find you.
Yeah, I'll be out of Cleveland by then. We're going other places too.
Where are you heading after Cleveland?
We're going to, I don't know. We're going to Cleveland first.
We were saying yesterday if he was going down to the south, I would have tagged along with him.
Yeah, I have cousins down in the one of the southern states that our good friend Jacob lives in over here, and I'm like, yeah, we would have if we went down to see my cousins, Matt can tag along and we can stop down in the one city that Jacob lives in.
I would have quit my job to do it.
I do live in only one city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I live in
the singular city.
Yeah, Naperville.
That's
in Chicago.
Fuck Naperville, dude. Come on.
Who does this guy think he is?
Yeah, he's Naperville. What a terrible city.
It's actually the best city. You're just wrong.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my god.
Next thing,
have you seen how much wealth they have?
Too much.
Yeah, too much wealth.
Next thing I know, you're gonna say you like Lower Wacker Drive or something like that.
I love Lower Wacker
Drive. We'll take you on to Lower Wacker Drive when you come up to the city.
We're gonna get mugged.
We're gonna get mugged. We won't know where we're going because the GPS won't work down there.
That's true. There's no service.
Yeah, there's no service on Lower Wacker Drive.
Good.
We will get lost.
When we go to your state, we're stopping in St. Robert, Missouri for the night. Because St. Louis is just a bit too close to us.
Bit too close. Going back to Lower Wacker thing, it'll say, like, take a right into the river. I'll be like, oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, we would die.
Yeah, we would.
Here's what we do. We throw Jacob on the red line and see where he ends up.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I think I'd end up in the morning obituaries.
If you take it far enough south.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you could find your way back.
No, but you just gotta hop on the train.
He'll eventually get to guaranteed rate, and he'll be like, "Oh right, yeah, that's the Sox field. I'll get off here."
You just gotta hop on with nothing in your pockets. They can't rob you for nothing.
Yeah, they'll just beat the shit out of you.
He'll walk through like D parking lot, and then he'll get shot or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It'll be a good time.
Here's what we do. We put a bag over his head, drop him somewhere at Humboldt Park, and see if he can make it back.
The ultimate test.
Yeah, they're just smoking crack and having drive-bys over there.
I mean, I'm white, so
you stand out like a sore thumb.
So I'll be just fine. I'll be like, I will talk to my lawyers about this.
Do you have anything gluten-free? You're fine.
I'd like to pay for this with my
credit card. No, they're gonna get you, especially if you're like by this one church. It's over. They're done. Andrew almost got shot outside of it.
I did.
That's fun.
Yeah, 2 blocks away.
They were after him. They were like, this Pilsbury 68 guy's pissing me off.
If he didn't post Radiator Springs character to your list again, next part, I'm gonna die.
He put McQueen too low. I'm after him.
The piston cup. You did what in the cup?
Could have pissed in the cup.
How much time are we at? Just out of curiosity.
Great question.
Let's see. The first segment was like 5 minutes, right? About 5 or 6 minutes. So we're at 57 minutes.
We should probably wrap it up.
Yeah, we can start wrapping up then.
All right, fellas.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed this episode of the H-Cast. Like I said at the
beginning. A little bit different than the other ones.
Yeah, we didn't talk about anime the whole time, but I think we went in a good direction.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Oh yeah.
We're just here to shoot the shit, you know? So
shoot the shit.
Sub to the fellas. Links are in the description and on the channel. Like and subscribe to this channel, of course. Check out our other videos. And
I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.